Okay, all right. Gotta set myself up here. It has quite literally been a while, and I think we need to refresh ourselves on the newly added sounds.
Okay, good for you.
The soundboard, which has honestly taken a life, but it's taken on a personality of its own. For I do not control the soundboard. The soundboard, in fact, controls me. Last time there were a few new additions. Maybe I should have like a little more light. Hold on. Because sometimes you feel like you're telling jokes and no one's laughing. So sometimes you need a good friend like Derek Savage to just let in a little. What else is in here?
Even some of the guys nowadays love to have a hot actor in the film. You know, it's all good.
You hear that, Socks? That was pretty cool.
My nights are a lot bigger than that one.
Okay, fuck. And
Avatar.
perfect. Now we can begin. And then I'm gonna move myself. Oh, hey, look, there's me.
Fixing bars is easy. Fixing people is tough.
If only I knew that back then. Unfortunately, now there's just no hope for the bar or the people. The people need the bar. The people need the bar. Last time I talked about a member of Blink-182. It was during my Why There Is Tom DeLonge's worst song. And I personally may still stand by that. And I was expressing that with grace, with clarity. I was saying the good words like,
"Look out, world! Two cougars on the prowl."
and I think that I got my point across well. So here, I got a lovely comment. Love my comments, love when you comment. Always look at them. I don't filter them out or delete them or something. Like I replied to this one. Sometimes I even reply. Next, do Untitled. Why is Tom DeLonge worth 80 plus million and I am not? Very cool, my guy. Tom does have more money than me, which means my points are...
I want the song of the American dorm room.
I personally want that for the people. Oh, look at that. Whoa, whoa. Speaking of music, I guess now is a good time as any to plug my Spotify if you're in need of some intense, queer, aggressive music, then please find a band you like. And then once you're bored of them, then you can listen to my music. Good It's New is the place to be if you want to hear me.
Dan, dismantle the titty corner and set up a poker table.
That's my plug. That's my sponsor. Today, we're ranking the Blink-182 music videos because I feel like, you know, I trashed them, I put them down, but I can also pick them up. And that's what music's about. In the darkest of times, the worst of times, in economical strife, war, we still have in 2023 new Blink-182 music to keep us together. So I, as a 30-year-old white woman, am going to decide if these songs are fun and a good song, which is, I mean, the best you can be. The song is something audibly that my dumb ear holes enjoy. You know that...
Your mother has a sickness.
That kind of message that just speaks to you. Next, we have a good video, but a mid-song. The video is funny. They're doing something interesting. I don't really know. We'll discover. We'll see what fits in what category. But sometimes the song is a little mid. Sometimes, let's be honest, the song is a little, well, it's a little.
Avatar.
Or the flip side, a good song, but a mid-vid. No one wants a mid-vid. If you have a good song, it can be deflated. It can be brought down by a music video that may be trying something that isn't really on brand for the band, or it could be just lazy. It could be lazy is where I'm going with it. This is probably my category, the mostly cringe. Not that like cringe is bad. It's just a category to be. And if you're mostly cringe, then you gotta own it. Here at the bottom, the lowest you can go is boring. Boring is absolutely just like the worst thing it can be. I call it a sin. I'm probably gonna go with this order in not order of release because I personally hate seeing progress over time. All right. Where's my and I have sounds where,
Thanks for the concern, but I got laid 3 weeks ago.
cool. Now we're back. Here we are with Adam's song, probably the saddest, the most touching song Blink-182 has ever written, and one that sets the bar to what all their slow, emotional pop punk songs can be, what they should be. Sad tale of suicide, emotional feelings of losing one so young. I like the callback already. We are kind of looking at What's My Age again, them walking on the street, but they're not naked this time. They're not fooling around. We're fully clothed. We're fully clothed and ready to pout. I think their shirts are even tucked in. Look, he tucked his shirt in out of respect. Those are the biggest shorts. Is that a style? Boys.
Dan, dismantle
No, oh
the
my
titty
God.
corner and set up a poker table.
I do sort of like the mythos of them in front of a big wall of their accomplishments. Like, this is sort of weird in hindsight, the glorification, the propping up of Blink-182 as these iconic figures. They do have their outfits, they do have their looks. Are we just surface level, or is this shit sincere? Are we being iconic, or are we posing over here? If this is a serious song, maybe we could, I don't know, put the hat on straight for once. I'm still debating on the song. I need to hear more. I can't deny that there is a intrinsically fun quality to the beat. During the slow parts, it does sound lullaby-ic, but by the time I think we get to here and we kick in with the palm muting, I feel a little bit of energy that injects into this song. I think that contrast of having that simplistic, boring verse and then having a bombastic, intense chorus is something that works very well for Blink-182 and something that I feel like they sort of milk and go back to the well a couple times in their career. But once we get to this point, I'm vibing, I'm rocking out, and I'm like, okay. Then these sections are kind of weird, this sort of low frame stop capture moments where it's like life or memories aren't smooth. I don't know what they're trying to say. It's just weird looking back at how much talent and praise I personally gave to Tom DeLonge. I attributed to him as a child when I don't think he deserves it. I just don't get it anymore. It's a good song. The video is mid. I mostly only remember the parts where they're playing in this big room, and the room they got is cool, but the stop motion shit doesn't really bring back memories, or like at a party, and it's like that's not touching to like which one is dead, which one are you missing in this room full of people. Man, where's my man overboard? Is this one about their old drummer Scotty? There's lore behind this one. How do I feel about this? I say it's classic early 2000s humor. It's like, what's funnier than Blink-182 themselves? A smaller version of Blink-182, a smaller version to replicate the music videos that we've already seen, known, and loved from Blink-182. If I remember correctly, Man Overboard was put on their greatest hits, but still a good song in its own respect. Kind of a weird structure to it. It sort of feels incompleted, like it's missing a verse or a bridge. I like Mark on it. So let's hear a little bit of it. Is this another serious song? I like the guitar riff. The music video is iconic. I'm gonna put Man Overboard at the top. It's a fun song. If you're gonna have a simplistic Blink-182 guitar riff, then this is the best use of it. You get both vocal capabilities on the song. Man Overboard is now the bar to me. It's just a good time. I do feel like my commentary needs to tighten up a little, or else we will be here all day. I'm just gonna play the next one, this one. So, second album. It's not their second album, but it's like their second big album. So in the Blink-182 timeline, Cheshire Cat, Buddha, Dude Ranch period. And that's like a trilogy in itself. Then you have Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and they're self-titled. That's a series in itself. This is a follow-up to Enema of the State, their music video for Rock Show, their leading song off this album, I believe, being cheeky with maybe their fame, having fun with the audience perception of them, perhaps. This music video feels like the closest emulation of a punk band that Blink-182 probably has ever gotten. No, just like get to it. Just like get to the song. Just start playing the song. I don't care. I like Mark's look in this. I like the glasses. He's sort of taking on his fatherly role, his dad-like role. And then Tom, he's in his Banes era. Must respect with the Banes. This is around the time of Boxcar Racer when he's feeling edgy. Maybe this song is a little ironic for him. It's a little simplistic for a Blink-182 song. It has the guitar riff. It has the chorus. What's the rock show? Is it their rock show? I like this music video though. There's a lot of fun moments. What do they do in it? We are rock stars. This is the rock show and here's money, you dirty What are they trying to say about themselves? That they're charitable? I think it's a good time. This is an iconic music video. They took a homeless man to a beauty salon, dressed him up, and then took him to a strip club. They probably made his day, and I say God bless him. God bless that man specifically. Good video, mid-song. Rock show, I will skip it on the album itself, but it is a fun video. Good video, mid-song, rock show. I gotta film this next one, might be in the same spot.
Oh, like I was saying, man, so I walk in there, my brother's
I forgot about this.
kissing my own brother.
I forgot about this. They do a fun little skit. So they're coming into the practice space. The boys, it's a fun 1970s style garage. They're wearing wigs, fake mustaches. Tom doing his best material. Tom improvising, or did someone write this for him? Was he working all night? Is this part of his comedy special? Tom DeLonge Hour. The Tom DeLonge Hour. So Tom comes in with a funny little quip. He comes in saying,
"Fixing bars is easy. Fixing people is tough."
And I thought that was a weird tone to start the music video off with. I'm not saying this is obnoxious, but it would be better if their music was better, if they were competent, if they were like, hold on. In contrast to a joking three-piece that tries to take themselves or present themselves off a little too seriously, I present you what I would say is the best version of this three-piece trio setup, while also being a musician, while also have like good musical qualities to you. So I personally see this band as just being juvenile, making music that is impactful, meaningful, while also just riffing, all so good. And while I don't enjoy every single thing Tiny Moving Parts has ever put out, Always Focus for me is just like the sheer potential and force that a band like this has behind them. Juvenile in nature, having fun with the music, but also taking the material seriously. Here, the riff, the music, it might be a challenge for Tom to play, but you can't help to think how juvenile and simplistic it is. The music video is probably the best thing they have going for it, and probably the reason why I enjoy the song so much, because I remember watching the music video on my iPod video. Do I skip this song on the album? I like the juvenile nature. I like who they are as people. That was part of the reason why I enjoyed them so much in high school. But I can't help but feel that at this point in their career, with how old they are, good video, very mid-song, very incredibly mid-song. Oh, we got another serious one, boys. We've been staying in the take off your pants and jacket era. That's where we're kind of feeling right now, trying to recapture the power of the Atom song by going even sadder, by going even slower, then going even bigger, more bombastic, more powerful. It's just unfortunate that they gave the power job of pulling through the vocal performance to Tom. Difficult to tolerate sometimes. And you're like, Gracie, what Blink songs do you actually listen to? What Blink songs do you actually enjoy? Especially have to take off your pants and jacket if you're skipping Rock Show, if you're skipping First Date, if you're definitely skipping Say Together for the Kids. And I would say Online Songs is a good one. Reckless Abandon is probably one of my favorite songs. So you. This one's sad. This one's about divorce. I just want everyone to know this one is gonna be.
My kids stand up like the American flag.
Oh, come on now.
It's hard to wake up when the shades have been.
Are they singing about themselves? Are they saying like, hey babe, hey hun, we should stay together for the kids? Or is he talking about his own parents? All these parents just divorce him for no good damn reason out here. Oh, here we go. Oh, ooh, oh, kick it in, Tom. Wrecking ball. We're wrecking this house down. Like your damn divorce wrecked this house down. Personally, I think it's kind of drab and boring. Get us out of this era. Let's go into the future. Let's go to, okay, all right. So serious Blink. We're in serious adult Blink. This is self-titled Blink. This is them speaking to the youth, but from a mature perspective, saying like, you know, you're living in a in prison. Top tier music video. Some good video right here, mate. So much iconic imagery. I'm sorry, this look with the bangs, dyed black hair, the lip ring, and this polo shirt did something to me. And still to this day, I don't get it. He just like glues his bangs just like down in front of his forehead. And I think it's about time we slick them back. Like Mark. Mark is shaved and ready to misbehave. You know, Travis with the Mohawk era, this is classic. This is when they became icons. They had their own flag. This is a statement that we are Blink-182 and we stand for love. It's just too bad that this song is so disjointed and it requires so much on the production side to pull it through that I think filling this translates awfully live. It's an iconic video. It's a debut of some of their best looks, some of their cutest, most approachable, replicated looks. The song is mid. Are we having fun yet? Here we go. We got the brushes. We got hot ladies. The one thing this video did do for me, the one thing, we'll get there. I'll tell you, I'm gonna... I love the filter. I love the soft, glowy filter.
You're an idiot.
I don't know what it was, but between this and Survivor, where obviously they don't have access, it just blew my mind. Seeing women grow out their armpit hair blew my mind. And to see it on display, to see it so bravely portrayed, makes me think that Blink-182 is a progressive voice of our generation. And I think that's what I Miss You is about. Either that or they're just trying to be weird for weird sake. They're just trying to be like gothy and like freaky and like The Cure, favorite bands. Robert Smith even making an appearance later on this very album. We're Blink-182. We're kind of weird. We're kind of dark. So I can play stand-up bass. What you gonna do about it? I Miss You is mostly cringe. I don't like it. I don't like listening to it. It's hard once a song has reached a certain level of memification to take it seriously after that point. Is this a serious song? This album is so weird. This album is so like not fun and it's aggressively produced. It feels so weird. It's like Tom hasn't found his voice yet. A-I-E-O-E-A. Look at us. We aren't playing to children anymore. We're playing to people that you wouldn't associate because the cops will come. Those cops have me down. Us, Blink-182, deal with the cops so much and they make us angry. Down seriously feels like Stay Together for the Kids Part 2, where it's boring. I don't like the song. I never really watched a music video as a kid. So cool, beautiful. Not now. I'm just gonna talk over all these. I love talking. Love talking over songs. Another song that was released, maybe created for their greatest hits. It's being used on the greatest hits as a great farewell. Like the song is the fans saying to Blink-182, don't go, please stay. Not now. There we go. God has a master plan, and I guess I am in his demand. Tom is starting to find God, and with the 3-hour intro over here, they're trying to get more experimental with that Angels and Airways sound, a sound that maybe Travis and Mark didn't really want to go down or hit. So you feel the divide here between what will eventually become Angels and Airwaves and what Blink-182 is as they try harder and harder to mesh them together. I feel don't go. So Not Now is going to be boring. No, it's a good song. No, it's a bad song. I don't like the Jesus line. The Jesus line is weird. I like it, but I don't like it. So I'm going to say it's boring. Sorry, guys. Up All Night is a different song than After Midnight. It's not on here. Oh no. This is Revitalized Blink. This is their first song, the first piece we were given when they came back together. Who are they as people? If you know Angels and Airwaves, you know the kind of aesthetic that Tom's going for, that movie quality sheen while being like a YA post-apocalypse novel. And Tom's just taking himself way too seriously. Oh my God, dude.
Everyone wants to call it all around our
It kind of wins me over. I hate that the song wins me over, but it does in the way how it is like Angels and Airwaves, but it's more controlled and there's actually a structure to it. It gets to the point. Tom not being the sole vocal performer on it really helps tone down his more extravagant tendencies. Up All Night is a good song, but a very mid-vid. I don't like how it's structured. I don't like how it looks. I just do not like it. But let's get a little dark. Let's get on their dark side. Is this a Matt Skiba song? All right. I'm just gonna step out for a second. Are these children medicating? Are they numbing the pain for you, buddy? Are these children numbing the pain for you? What are we doing here? It feels like a joke, like a thing they would do for Cartoon Network, but not the official video. This doesn't feel, I don't know. I don't like it. Does he think this is like a uppie, like, yeah, we're having fun? They're just doing Fortnite dances. And then this respectable rock star is supposed to stand here and act like he's playing the best music of his career. Let's see. He stepped aside because he was so embarrassed. He's like, I'm sorry. I can't. We're supposed to take them seriously. And people are like, they have $800 million. Blink-182, they're rich. They must be doing something right because they're have money in the bank. They're selling albums, bitch. When this is the shit you're producing, when this is like your career, 9 albums in, are you happy with this? Are you satisfied with the people you are? This is so juvenilely pandering to children that is just like so inauthentically gross. But it feels to me as fake, as false, as their other music videos, as Up All Night. This is just the most transparent version of it because they've always been this pandering to the children. They've always been doing this pandering. This is like, hey kids, don't you wish you could do the Fortnite dance in the Blink-182 music video? I just think it's a little too on the table. It's mostly cringy. It's mostly cringe, and I don't know what else that video could have been. Let's get Tom back in here. Matt Skiba. Matt Skiba is the only person that could be added to Blink-182 and then make me go, yeah, I think they were better with Tom. I think, honestly, they should probably get Tom back in here. Are these a bunch of troubled kids? Troubled youth with troubled issues? You better pay attention because Blink-182 is here to make you feel seen. I love interrupting though. I love interrupting this shit because Tom is so funny. Hey, look at this guy. Look at what he's doing. What was that shoulder move? She's confused. She's like, what is happening over there? And then you see what she's looking at, and it's Tom. I don't know what this face is. I don't know what we're doing here. Are we in a plane hangar? This fakeness that's just surrounding them on this album and the albums that come after this, that just makes it really hard to enjoy them. But I do have to admit that their sound on this album particularly does get me sometimes. Sometimes it works on me just right because I am still gullible to emotional manipulation through music. I mean, aren't we all? Gotta keep the branding up here, you know, even though we are in Blink, you gotta keep the Angels and Airwaves branding in the forefront. Maybe that was a condition. Maybe Tom's like, I'll come back, but my image, my entire sound is basically just gonna be an advertisement for my true passion, for my real band. Have you heard of them? We're Angels and Airwaves. Drive me crazy. I like the dog tags too. It's like, Tom, what war were you in? But honestly, kind of into it, kind of hate myself for it. The production on this album also helps it quite a bit. Good song mid-vid. Don't remember the video, but I do enjoy the song. What the is this? What the when was this? 12 years ago. So same era. Staying in the same era. Very minimum Tom. Tom's over here just kind of yelling in the background. Though it wasn't really a music video, it was just kind of a tour compilation. So, okay, good song. Mid-video. We better hit some classic Blink music videos soon because I personally am getting bored to death of these very mediocre songs. Is this a Skiba song? Do we got Skeeb? Do we got Skeeb on the guitar? Whoa, a bearded Travis? I completely skipped the Skiba era, and I am honestly shocked by what I'm finding. Oh, a long way back from 17. I'm glad we're not there anymore.
We're falling faster than we can fly, but not enough to hold you back.
That's like a like emo first album song. That's trash. I hate that. I did not like that. I love this one. I remember this music video. Me personally, I love this music video. I love this music video so much. Before they were doing the Fortnite dances, They got Vine stars, or like, I don't even know what they did. Was it Vine? Our youngest and brightest, some of the most talented people on the internet who I'm sure are still thriving today. They're now playing the roles of Mark, Tom, and Travis. As you will notice, this is not a Mark, Tom, and Travis song, so it's weird that they're recreating their most iconic music video. It's such a mediocre song that I question, I wonder, like, why is this the one? This the one that you're like, let's recreate our most famous music video? Or is it just desperation on the part of the production company, the record company, that's like, hey, remind people of the time when they like the band, and then maybe they will like it again. It doesn't work on me. Hey! Hey! They don't show the actual band. They got Adam Devine. They got this guy from Workaholics, so that's a lot of fun. You don't even register that Tom isn't here. I don't know, it just feels gross. And it's mostly cringy, and I hate it. Damn it, I hate Happy Days too. You guys fucking remember?
You're an idiot. Your mother.
You guys remember that? Remember how the times were all like,
Your mother has a sickness.
and that's how it was. That's how it happened. Guys, I know things are pretty dark out there. I know times are pretty tough, but Mark Hoppus says, happy days, bro. Why do I do this if I don't like this band? Do I like this band? I love this band. I love this band more than life itself. So much so that I emulated these dudes so very much. I just personally don't want to emulate them anymore. And I want them to I just want them to do better. I want them to make better choices. I don't want them to just keep being this juvenile mess that they've always been. I want them to grow as musicians and actually play something that has soul. I will say I commend them on not just doing more Angels and Airwaves and whatever they originally did when they first got back together, because that was an advertisement for Angels and Airwaves. This honestly feels like Blink-182 truly being together, though the way the vocals are produced, it's just so sugary. I don't know. Like, they've lived through so much. They're different people now. I don't know. It's off. I'm gonna put it in cringy. I'm gonna put it in cringy because it's off. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
You and I should get away for a while. We'll blast the stereo and we'll drive to Madison.
So this is some classic Blink-182. We're going all the way back. We were fucking we were in the present. Now we're in the beginning. I miss it. Why does the juvenile nature work here? They're kind of doing the same thing that they've always done. But here there's such an easiness to it. There's such nonchalantness to how they're making the music that it's endearing, where their older performances just start to feel try hard. It feels like they're trying so hard to be this cool, carefree band. It comes off as false, where here it's just so authentically who they are. They're just dudes playing music with a genuine flair of romanticism. A fun music video because I enjoy seeing the boys just out on the town, and it's goddamn good song, okay? So there we go, some positivity after just like a row of just mediocre. I can be positive. I can find the good in a band, even if that good was 30 years ago. That's fine. What is this? What is happening? Am I gonna be mad at this? Am I gonna hate this?
Quarantine, fuck this disease. Some people storm the Capitol, some second-guess parenthood.
It was a different time. And I think what's funny about looking back at it is how serious everything felt in the moment and how very serious it was, rightfully so. I don't know, it just seems goofy. It seems goofy. It made me laugh, so, quarantine. What haven't I watched yet? Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I think we know where this one falls. This is just iconic. This is just classic. It's the Blink-182 riff to rule them all. This music video is just rock solid. It's low budget enough to be charming, but it's directed well enough to be watchable. I love this guy. I love this guy's expression. He's so fucking stoked on the condiments. I rooted for him, and the fact that he ends up with the girl at the very end. Yeah, look at him. He's like, yeah, baby. Yeah. I say, bless that boy. Fun, good song, top tier Blink. Here we go. Josie, same thing. Josie, God damn it. Josie. Oh, fuck. See, they were fun. There's an ironic immaturity that you can feel in them, but it's all in pursuit of bringing out the energy and enjoyment in their music. So you don't necessarily care that it's simplistic. You don't care that their writing or guitaring or singing may not be the tightest, because there is such a enjoyable enthusiasm that's just bleeding through every second of these songs. Tom with the blonde hair, blonde Tom, Mark with the purple hair. Oh my God, it's just so unintentionally cringe and punk at the same time that I love it. I connect to it. I feel it. This is the 90s for me. It's cool, but it's not cool. But because it's not cool, it's kind of cool. I like how aggressively sweet these songs are, and that's why they're just top tier for me. There's such a sincerity about early Blink that I do think deserves the love and praise. I think everything else after it just falls in comparison and doesn't even feel like the same band. Though there are sparks of it in songs like Man Overboard or in, those ones. Those are fun. This is the one that inspired the Lele Pons. It's the guys, look at them. They're running with their junk out. They're in downtown LA. This is fun. My favorite thing about this song is hearing Tom slowly learn how to play it through their live performances year after year. If you watch them live from when the song came out, can't play worse shit. If you watch them live from when they were revived, then it's like, okay, Tom learned it. He's been practicing the guitar riff a little bit. I think What's My Age Again it's iconic. It's a fun song and a fun video. Will I say the same about our next one? I'm gonna put my foot down and I'm gonna personally say I think it is cringy to be making fun of pop boy bands when your music, your song is pretty much a pop boy band song. There is no more thought or heart put into it than any overproduced poppy song. This is complicated. I think I've heard it way too many times in my lifetime, and I am over it. Quite frankly, I am on the all the small things hate train. Choo-choo all the way to the bank. What about the Always music video? Where's the Always music video down here? Hey, dum-dums. Boyos. Who doesn't like the Always music video? It's cut into threes. What's going on here? And sometimes they line up, sometimes they don't line up, and it's probably legit. Probably the best of the Tom singles. Out of all the singles where it's just Tom, it's probably the best, but that is help from the harmonization on the instrumentation. I'm glad we're there. I guess we'll end it on Generation Divide. Can't wait to hear this. It's gonna be... Whoa, fast on it. Whoa, I'm not ready for it. Stop! No, stop! Stop it! Mark, stop yelling at me! Marky! Divide has truly and utterly got to me. I do not know where to place it. I do not know where to go from here. And I can only hope Blink-182 is here to say, I don't know what I learned from this. What a weird way to end this. What a wild journey we've been on today. I hope that I honestly don't ever have to speak about Blink-182. I don't know what else there is to say about them. And I hope that this illustrates where I'm coming from. When I say that there is Tom DeLonge's worst song, I hope you know what that means to me. Okay. Good time, good talk, good video. I'm Grace. Please hold on. Shit. Check out my music. Hey, we brought it back around. I will not say if this is better than any Blink-182, but it's definitely what I think is fun to make. Hopefully you enjoy it as well. Good talk, team. Peace and love. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. This was a good talk. We had a good talk. Look, I'm verified. That's fun. 3 listeners. Wow, let's pump those numbers up. Also, on my, where is it? On my, where am I? Shut up. Oh my God. Shut up. I'm so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. 492. I think we can get to 500. Let's try to get to 500 before the year's over. Why not? Why not? Bye-bye. I appreciate all you.